Yo, what's up guys, it's Albania here, and today we got a new CS2 update. The Copenhagen Major pick-ems and stickers are out too. So I just got myself the coin, and I'm going to do the pick-ems and show what I'm going for. So the pick-em system this year is completely different, basically, from last year. This entire setup, I think, is a lot better. Basically now, the 3-0, I think the biggest change is coming from the 3-0 side of things. Originally before, because you only had one team that could go 3-0, you basically had to fully hedge your chances on most of your teams that you wanted to go through not being in the 3-0 stage. Because if the team that you wanted to go through lost one match, you lost an entire team that you had faith going through. Like one match, one best of one, they're out. So you basically had to put them in the 7 in the center. And have your third team kind of be like a YOLO gamble. But now it looks like that because it says advanced, it doesn't really matter where it is. I'm going to quickly put in the ones that I picked, and I'll show you the bracket that I have going with it. For my 3-0 teams, I'm going to go with the two very obvious ones, which is going to be C9 and Eternal Fire. These two teams, I think, are just leagues above everyone else in this stage right now. Eternal Fire, I think, are a top 8 team at this major. The team has been on a crazy spree. They've been incredibly close when it comes down to teams like FaZe, and they've consistently showed form against teams like Falcons, who sure they didn't make the major, but are still a top team. I think they're definitely a pick to go through. C9, they had an amazing RMR run going 3-0, beating Vitality. I honestly don't have that much faith to 3-0 it, because I think in terms of best of ones, having an Opolis team is kind of scary. I think they have enough power and riflers that they can snowball. So I'm clearly going through. For the teams I think are very close, we have Heroic, and they fucking did dirty with that old ass fucking logo. And I saw made the spring qualifiers or spring blast group qualifiers, whatever the fuck. They won the blast showdown. Team's on a run. They're playing insane, and it's really hype. They basically went from being a team that showing a lot of promise, and I really fuck with that. And then I'll put ends here too. The Glaive effect. I don't really have much else to say. Team got top 8 at Kato. Could be an overperformance, but I think they've just shown too much. And I think they'll be like a 3-2 advancing team. Now, I will say basically everyone else here, now is sort of where you get to the point where you could legit throw anyone. For me, I think Mongols have shown enough promise. The team has like so many of the players from the Mongols just farm EU FPL whenever they make it over. So I have enough faith that the team has the firepower, and they've rolled through their qualifier. They have a really tough first round matchup against Eternal Fire, but I think that the team has just shown enough that they can make it through, as long as they don't like nerves get to them. But honestly, if you're a team coming from a region that's as underdeveloped as the Asias in CSGO, I don't really think that can be too bad. I think realistically they should come into every game feeling like they're the underdogs. Then I have Apex. Stika's just been playing insane recently, and I feel like in terms of the rest of the teams here, I have a lot more faith in Apex than I do in a lot of other teams. I think they just play solid team Counter-Strike, and you always have the knock effect coming into the games. And I'm going to leave it off of my last one. Originally, I was going to go with Koi for a lot of this, but I kind of came to my senses and said choose Furia. It's just the Queserado effect, and I think the team has kind of shown a lot of good form recently in the America's Armor. Obviously they beat like Complexity and Liquid. Sure, one of them was in a BO1, but 2 best of ones. Dude, I hate the fact that you just need 1 best of 3 to make it through. Whatever. For the 3 teams, I don't really think there's anyone else besides the 2 down here, Legacy and Linvision. Linvision kind of got destroyed by like Mongols, if I remember properly. But this team, they really shouldn't have made it. They should have lost to Greyhound. But obviously they made it through. I'm really proud for the team. I think the stickers are going to be crazy. And Legacy, they should have lost to M80. Like, it's just annoying because I really wish we had M80 stickers, but whatever. It's fine. If I'm being honest, I think Furia might not make it for a team like Koi. But I think if there was a team that has a chance to make it, I would put more on Furia than on Koi, just solely based out of the fact that Fury has done it time and time again. The only teams that I'm kind of scared about in this right now, 9 Pandas, obviously, they might be the favorite over a team like Mongols, but to be honest, I don't see it. Unless Glowing is going to be fucking crazy, I don't really care. Imperial, low-key, they destroy the Maker's Armor, but it's a fraud run. I don't believe in them. Amcol, they play bad, but they always win, and that's scary. Koi, I do think they're actually pretty good. They had a bit of a fraud run to make it through, but whatever. Something to think with the static. I just don't have faith in either of those two teams. And then Pain, they have Bigazera. I have a lot of faith in Bigazera as a caller, as a Brazilian caller. I think he's fucking awesome, but I don't know. I just don't think the team has enough individuals to kind of stick up anymore without skulls. But that being said, that's my list. And I'm going to show you guys the bracket real quick, just to show you how I kind of came up with these decisions. Here is the website I'm using. It's majors.im/24 Copenhagen. I will link it in the description of this video if I remember. I'm going to quickly go through the bracket. I don't know why they don't show you at all any of the best of one matchups on the pick-ems screen, because like they know, like it's there, like it's been announced for fucking a week, for like a week basically. I don't know why, but whatever. Anyways, I'll show you the matchups. So obviously these are all best of ones in an MR12, which is stupid, but the only thing I think won't happen here is I think MCall will win. Sure, 9 Pandas, obviously they went on a bit of a run, you know, but MCall, they've just shown too much. This team has just consistently won against teams that are better than them. I don't know, I got faith in them. Low-key, I'm a low-key MCall supporter based off that. So looking at the top best of ones, I honestly think Saw will win. I think they've shown better form recently, and I think Heroic will win. Heroic did kind of look bad during the showdown, but I think the team is just overperformed over their weight too much, and they're good. They're just fucking good. For the O1s, I low-key think I have more faith on Koi over Ecstatic, if I'm being honest. Mongols already destroyed Lin Vision. I think that's already going to happen. And Imperial, I think, won against Pain. Yeah, they 2-would Pain. So I think just going off that, they probably will do it again. That's where I'm going. And for the 2-0s, I actually am kind of scared that Saw will beat C9. They already did it during the showdown. They could do it again, but I think C9 will kind of step it up during the major. EF, I really hope they don't let nerves get to them. This is a losable game. I think Heroic also has shown that they can just kind of pop off. They've beaten like Vitality and shit. Like, I have a lot of faith in Heroic this major. For the one-on-ones, and should beat 9 Pandas. Imperial versus Amcal, I would probably favor Imperial. As much as I want to say I want to favor Amcal, I think Imperial, they just roll, and I think they might roll Amcal. That one's 50-50, and I don't really think it matters too much, if I'm being real. Furia's Mongol. Mongols beat Furia last time they did. I think they'll do it again. Apex Koi, I'll probably favor Apex. And the O2, Legacy Lin Vision, I just don't see him winning. So for the 2-1s, Saw should beat Imperial. I think that's pretty free. For Ends, Apex, kind of 50-50, but I'll favor Apex. And for Heroic Mongols, I think Heroic win. For the 1-2, Amcall versus Pain. That's like I don't really know who wins that, if I'm being real. I want to say the Americas teams will always lose the EU teams in terms of just the fact that like it's a tier 2 Brazilian team versus a tier 2 EU team, and usually the tier 2 EU teams will just win that. But Amcall are a bit of a different one. I think Amcall low-key just play to the power of their opponents, where if they play against a team really bad like NIP, they'll just look horrible. But if they play against a team better, they'll look better. So I don't know what it'll look like against Pain. I'll close my eyes and flip a coin, but I think Pain might pull through. Fury should beat Ecstatic, and Koi versus 9 Pandas. I think 9 Pandas do win that. Whatever that means for the 2-2, I believe in all those. At least we have one Brazilian team guaranteed if this is how it goes. Then leaves Furia through, Mongols through, Apex through. And that would be my pick'em. So this is what I believe to happen right now. Based after the Paris major, no fucking clue if they'll be right, but I don't know. Whatever. Thanks for watching, and yeah. Please fucking subscribe!